Have you ever been in a situation where your boss or somebody in power, you feel like they disrespected you and you were so frustrated and you didn't know how to approach it? You maybe wrote them a 5-page email and demanding them to apologize, and it probably didn't work, right? We're going to talk about how to navigate that situation and how to actually be more influential in that situation.
A lot of times in situations like that, I know when I have felt that sense of outrage or disrespect, I tend to get angry and want to flare back up and, accuse, have a long list of the crimes that someone has committed. And it usually does not bode well for anyone.
So we were listening to Brené Brown interview Harriet Lerner, and there's a process for, when you want somebody to apologize. And one is to keep it short. Because if you're going to say anything where they feel like you're making them wrong, their defenses are going to go up pretty quickly. So you need to make it short.
The second one is, instead of blaming, assertively claim what happened. I love that. Instead of blame, assertively claim your position.
And the third one is, rather than focusing on their crimes, talk about how you felt or feel in the situation.
And the fourth one is, what is the fourth one?
The fourth one is to not ask or demand for respect or an apology, because you're not going to get it if you demand it.
And the last one, the fifth one, is stand on higher ground and to be heard. Like, do it for you. This is your path, not about the response of the other.
And that's really the key of influence, is you speaking up and not demanding that they change, but not even being really attached to their response, but you doing it for you.
So just to give you a quick example of this, I was coaching a woman who had gone to her boss because she had made a decision based around some company policy that she was going to take a leave of absence because she had small children and she wanted to be able to be at home with them during COVID to support their education, various things. She could not handle her job and that at the same time. And when she went to speak to her boss about it, her boss kind of was like, "You got to be kidding. What, aren't you strong enough?" And kind of, she walked away feeling shamed, weak, like she had done everything wrong. And she came to me with this email that she was going to send off to her boss about just how pissed off she was. And I, fortunately, had remembered these 5 steps. So we went through that email and we talked about how could you keep it shorter? How could you claim, not blame? How could you talk about what you needed to do, how you were feeling, not so much the crimes? And she did that. And she really wrote, it became, one, it was very short. She just talked about how, look, when I came to you and I presented you with my decision, I realized I interpreted that you were disappointed in me, and I took that really hard. It was not easy for me to come and ask for the time. And initially I was upset with you, and I realized, no, I'm doing this for me. So why I was angry was because you are someone who is important to me, and I don't want to disappoint you, but I can't disappoint myself. And this is the important decision I need to make for me right now.
Very different sounding from the long email.
Yes. So again, we're saying this to you because in situations where you think disrespect has broken down or trust is broken down, don't go.
Respect is broken
down. See if you can take that higher ground. And remember, for you going and asking and claiming your position in it is to help you, not to change the other person.
And remember, this is the key to influence. When you speak up and let go of the response you're getting it, because you have your own back when you're doing that. Mm-hmm. I'm CrisMarie Campbell. I'm a leadership coach, and I help people improve their performance both at work and at home by dealing with their stress and taking charge of their mindset.
And I'm Susan Clark, and I'm a leadership and relationship coach in crisis, conflict, and change.
She also works with this Equus. She does leadership coaching with horses. It's really cool.
All right.
Take care.
Thank you.